The room was quiet except for the soft hum of the spaceship's engines. Captain Rylan stood at the front of the briefing hall, his hands resting on the edge of the console, staring at the large holographic map that floated in the air. The Federation officers were clustered to the side, their faces tight with worry and tension. None of them wanted to admit it, but everyone knew the words that had been said earlier were true. This mission was supposed to be suicide. Admiral Thorne's voice echoed in the hall, sharp and firm. "You will enter enemy territory here," he said, pointing to a red zone on the holographic map. "The Federation has studied it for years. Every ship that has gone in never returned. We call it the Veyron Death Trap. It is not a mission for the faint of heart." Some officers shifted uneasily, whispering among themselves, but Captain Rylan did not flinch. He studied the map carefully, his mind racing with possibilities. While the Federation called it suicide, he saw something different, a chance to turn a dangerous mission into a strategic advantage, a goldmine of opportunity waiting to be claimed. Rylan turned to his crew, his voice calm but commanding. "Listen carefully. We are not here to die. We are here to find what they never expected. Every danger they warn us about is also a chance for us. We will use our minds, our training, and our courage, and we will come out stronger on the other side." Lieutenant Kara, the ship's tactical officer, raised an eyebrow. "Sir, do you really think we can survive this? Even the Federation admits it is impossible," she asked, her voice tight with concern. Rylan smiled faintly, a small spark of confidence in his eyes. "Kara, humans are unpredictable. We do not follow the rules like they expect. They see only danger, but we see opportunity. Remember, every risk is a chance if you know how to use it." The crew looked at each other, some nodding, some still unsure, but a quiet excitement began to grow. The thought of facing something the Federation called impossible sparked a fire in them. For the first time in years, they felt like the universe was theirs to challenge. As the briefing continued, a strange signal flickered on the communications panel. Rylan walked over and tapped the screen. A small hologram appeared, showing a series of strange symbols and images. "This signal is coming from the Veyron Zone," said the communications officer, voice shaky. "It is unlike anything we have ever seen before. It could be a warning, or it could be something else entirely." Rylan studied the hologram, intrigued, his mind working faster than the computer. "It is a puzzle," he muttered, "and puzzles are meant to be solved, not feared. This could be the first clue that turns the mission in our favor." The crew exchanged nervous glances, the tension in the room rising. Every eye was on Rylan, waiting for him to decide, to give the order that would send them into the unknown. He turned back to the holographic map and traced the red zone with his finger. "Prepare the ship, set all systems to maximum readiness. This is our chance to show the galaxy what humans can do. We move at dawn." That night, the crew could not sleep. The hum of the engines felt louder, the shadows in the corridors seemed to move, whispers of fear and excitement filled the cabins. Each person thought about what lay ahead. The danger was real, but so was the thrill. Rylan stood on the observation deck, looking at the stars stretching endlessly in front of them. "Out there," he said quietly, "is everything we have ever wanted. The Federation fears it, but we will embrace it. This is our mission, and we will make it ours." Suddenly, an alert blared through the ship, red lights flashing. The enemy sensors had picked up a distant fleet moving in the sector. "Sir," Kara called, "we are not alone, something is watching us." Rylan's eyes narrowed, a small smile forming. "Good," he said, "let them watch, let them wonder. They think they control the universe, but they have never seen humans in action. This is just the beginning." The crew took their positions, hearts pounding, hands steady on controls and weapons. The spaceship hummed to life, glowing under the lights of the hangar. Rylan's mind was sharp, planning every step. Every danger they had been warned about was real, but now it was their battlefield, and humans had a way of turning the impossible into victory. As the ship lifted off, leaving the safety of Federation space behind, a wave of tension and excitement washed over everyone. The stars stretched before them like an open challenge. The Veyron Zone awaited, a place where only the brave could survive, and the humans were ready to prove that courage and cleverness could defy even the deadliest warnings. This was the dangerous call, the mission no one else dared to take, and Captain Rylan and his crew were ready to answer it. The stars outside the viewport shimmered like scattered jewels, but Captain Rylan did not admire their beauty. His eyes were fixed on the dark red zone ahead, the Veyron sector, a place the Federation called a death trap. stretched before them like a black wound in the galaxy. Every second closer brought tension, fear, and the thrill of the unknown. Lieutenant Kara adjusted the tactical console, her fingers dancing over the controls. "Sensors are picking up strange energy readings, Captain," she said, voice tight. "These fluctuations, they are unlike anything in the Federation database." Rylan leaned over, studying the readings. "Good, unusual means opportunity, Kara. Remember, humans thrive where others fear to step. If the Federation thinks this is suicide, it means they underestimate what we can do." The crew glanced at one another, whispers of doubt mixing with excitement. They had trained for years for moments like this, but nothing could fully prepare them for the unknown lurking ahead. Outside, a faint shimmer appeared in space, a strange distortion of light, as if the stars themselves were bending around something invisible. "Captain, we are entering the first anomaly," said the navigator, his voice trembling slightly. "Space itself, it is unstable here, sensors are failing." Rylan's smile was calm, almost defiant. "Perfect," he said, "we will not just survive this, we will use it. Let them think space is against us, let it hide our moves from anyone foolish enough to follow." The ship shuddered as it passed through the anomaly, lights flickering, gravity subtly shifting, the crew clinging to consoles and rails. The darkness outside seemed alive, almost watching, every shadow hiding possible threats, yet the humans pushed forward, courage fueling each heartbeat. Suddenly, a series of fast-moving shadows appeared on the sensors. "Sir," multiple contacts emerging, Kara shouted, "they are cloaked, but something is out there, waiting." Rylan's hands gripped the console, not waiting for long enough. He muttered, his mind racing, "Prepare for evasive maneuvers, and keep weapons on standby, but do not panic. Fear is for those who do not understand the battlefield. Humans adapt, humans survive." The first attack came without warning, small energy pulses striking the ship, shaking it violently. Alarms blared as shields absorbed the impact. "Return fire," Rylan commanded, "target anything that moves, but stay focused. We are not just fighting, we are learning." The crew moved with precision, dodging, firing, and scanning, their training turning fear into action. They realized something incredible. Each attack revealed a pattern, a rhythm that could be exploited. The enemy assumed humans would panic, but humans calculated, adapted, and struck back with cunning. During a brief lull, Rylan studied the readings again, noticing clusters of strange signals hidden in the enemy's positions. "Kara, see that? Those anomalies, they are resources, weapon caches, maybe even old research. The Federation never told us this, they only saw danger. I see advantage." Kara's eyes widened. "You mean, it's a goldmine," she whispered, realizing the truth. The death trap was more than danger, it was opportunity waiting for anyone bold enough to claim it. Rylan nodded. "Exactly, and we will claim it, one step at a time, careful, precise, but we will take it." The ship moved deeper into the sector, weaving through unstable fields of space debris and energy storms. The darkness seemed thicker here, almost tangible. Whispers of the past haunted the sector, previous ships, previous failures, all gone without a trace, yet the humans pressed on, their determination shining brighter than any fear. Suddenly, a massive object loomed ahead, an enormous structure floating silently in the void. "Captain, what is that?" Kara asked, awe and fear mixed in her voice. Rylan's eyes narrowed. "That, my friends, is the first piece of our prize, something the Federation ignored, thinking it too dangerous, but danger is where humans find their strength. Prepare to approach, slowly and carefully, this is our moment to show what we can do." As they drew closer, strange energy pulses radiated from the structure, interacting with the ship's systems. Lights flickered, gravity shifted slightly, yet the crew remained calm, focused, following Rylan's lead. Every second was tense, every movement critical, a single mistake could mean disaster. "Steady," Rylan said, voice low but firm, "we are not just visitors here, we are conquerors, explorers, humans who turn impossible odds into opportunity. Keep your eyes sharp and your minds sharper, the game is only beginning." Outside, the stars seemed to swirl unnaturally, shadows dancing in impossible patterns. The first real test of their mission had begun. Humans were in the death trap, yet for the first time, they did not feel trapped, they felt alive, powerful, unstoppable. And deep in the shadows, something watched, something ancient and dangerous. waiting to see if the humans were foolish, or brilliant. The enormous structure loomed ahead like a silent giant, its dark surface glinting with strange energy pulses. Captain Rylan's eyes scanned every detail, his mind calculating, every risk measured and weighed. "This is it," he said quietly, "this is where humans show what they are made of." Lieutenant Kara's fingers flew over the controls, trying to interpret the energy readings. "Captain, there are multiple defense nodes, automated weapons, and strange cloaking fields. If we are not careful, this ship will be shredded before we even dock." Rylan smiled faintly, a glint of excitement in his eyes. "Then we will not dock, we will outsmart them. Humans are clever, unpredictable, and bold. That is why the Federation fears us. Prepare the diversion drones, and keep the main cannons ready. We will turn their strength into their weakness." The crew moved with precise coordination, launching tiny decoy drones into the energy field, each one drawing the enemy fire while the main ship slipped silently through the shadows. It was a dance of cunning and timing, every movement designed to confuse and manipulate. The enemy fired relentlessly, pulses of energy striking the drones and missing the main ship. Alarms blared, lights flickered, yet the humans pressed on. Each crew member knew their role perfectly, fear replaced by focus, panic replaced by strategy. "Captain, sensors indicate weak points in the enemy's perimeter," Kara said, excitement creeping into her voice. "If we hit them in this pattern, we can disable their defenses without triggering full alert." Rylan nodded. "Exactly, precision over brute force. Humans think ahead, we do not rush blindly, we exploit their mistakes." The ship swooped closer, weaving through pulses of energy and debris, every second tense, every shadow hiding potential threats. Then came the moment of truth. A massive turret turned toward them, its energy beam locking on. "Brace for impact," shouted one of the gunners. Rylan remained calm. "Hold steady," he said. "Now," he commanded, and the crew fired at precise weak points. The turret exploded, energy cascading in blinding flashes, the enemy's defenses faltering, and the humans moved deeper into the structure. Inside, the darkness was thick, corridors of steel and glowing circuits stretching endlessly. Strange sounds echoed as if the ship itself were alive. Kara's voice broke the silence. "Captain, look at these chambers, weapons caches, experimental tech, and ancient archives. This is more than a battlefield, it's a treasure trove." Rylan's eyes lit up. "Humans see opportunity where others see only danger. This is our goldmine. We are not here to die, we are here to claim what they thought was untouchable." Suddenly, alarms blared louder. A hidden enemy fleet had appeared, surrounding the structure from the far side. "They are trying to trap us," shouted a crew member, tension rising. Rylan's mind raced. "Good," he muttered, "let them try, we will not be trapped, we will turn this cage into a victory, launch the ion disruptors, scramble the energy fields, use their own systems against them." The humans moved like a single organism, every system firing in perfect harmony. Energy fields from the enemy reversed, cloaking nodes malfunctioned, the humans' clever maneuvers turning the enemy's own technology against them. It was chaos, but controlled chaos. Kara could hardly believe it. "Captain, it's working, their ships are confused, disoriented, they are making mistakes." Rylan's voice was calm, commanding. "Yes, and we will use every mistake, every weakness is an opening, every misstep is our advantage. Humans do not follow rules, and that is why we survive where others fail." As the enemy scrambled, Rylan guided the ship to a central chamber, a massive vault glowing with energy. "This is it," he said, awe and determination in his voice. "Whatever is inside, the Federation never imagined humans could take it. We will claim it and turn the impossible into triumph." The crew worked together, deploying microdrones to bypass the final defenses. Energy fields and traps neutralized one by one. Every second counted, every mistake could be fatal, yet humans moved with confidence, their ingenuity shining brighter than any fear. Then, a sudden warning flashed across the console. "Captain, unknown lifeform detected inside the vault. It's not just machines, something alive," Kara warned, tension slicing through the room. Rylan's eyes narrowed. "Excellent," he said quietly, "danger is where humans thrive. If they wanted safety, they would have left this unguarded, but we do not back down, we face it, we adapt, we conquer." The crew held their breath as the vault slowly opened, revealing a treasure trove of alien technology, experimental weapons, and ancient knowledge. humans had turned the death trap into the ultimate prize, the impossible into the achievable. And as they stared at their discovery, Rylan knew this was just the beginning. The Federation had underestimated humans once again, but soon, the entire galaxy would see the power of boldness, intelligence, and courage. The shadows outside stirred, new threats lurking, but the humans had already learned the first rule of survival: adapt, overcome, and never fear what others call impossible. The vault doors hissed open, releasing a faint glow that filled the chamber. Captain Rylan stepped forward, eyes scanning the treasure trove before him: alien technology, glowing cores, strange weaponry, and data archives older than the Federation itself. It was more than a battlefield prize, it was power, knowledge, and opportunity all in one. Lieutenant Kara's jaw dropped. "Captain, this is incredible, we could change everything with this," she whispered, her voice full of awe and disbelief. Rylan nodded, a rare smile crossing his face. "Exactly, Kara, humans do not just survive danger, we turn it into advantage. This is our goldmine." The crew moved cautiously, extracting and cataloging the treasures, microdrones buzzing through the chambers, scanning and storing data, every move calculated, precise, and efficient. Yet the deeper they went, the more the shadows of the vault seemed to move, as if the structure itself was alive, watching, testing them. "Captain," the communications officer warned, "sensors are picking up incoming enemy fleets. They must have realized we breached the defenses. Multiple ships are approaching, heavily armed." Rylan's eyes narrowed, a spark of excitement in his gaze. "Good, let them come, let them think they can take this from us. We will show them the true meaning of human ingenuity. Prepare the defensive drones and energy cannons, but remember, we do not just fight, we adapt." The first wave of enemy ships arrived, energy pulses lighting up the void outside the vault. Explosions rocked the ship, but the humans held steady, using the vault's internal defenses to shield themselves while counterattacking with precision. It was a battle of wits, not just firepower, every move a calculated gamble. Kara's fingers flew over the console, directing drones to create diversions while humans targeted weak points in the approaching fleet. "They are not ready for this," she said, excitement tinged with fear. "They think raw power wins, but we know strategy matters more." Rylan's voice cut through the chaos, calm but firm. "Humans do not fight the way others expect, we use brains and courage. Every attack is predictable to them, but not to us. Keep moving, keep calculating, turn their mistakes into our advantage." The enemy faltered, their formations breaking as humans exploited openings. Every destroyed turret, every disabled ship, added to the growing sense of triumph. The crew felt a surge of energy and pride, danger fueling their creativity. Amid the chaos, the central vault began to pulse with a strange energy, an alien mechanism activating, the lights dancing across the chamber in a rhythmic pattern. Kara analyzed the data quickly. "Captain, this energy could enhance our shields and weapons. If we can harness it, we could turn the tide completely." Rylan's eyes gleamed. "Exactly what I was thinking. Humans do not wait for luck, we make our own advantage. Focus on synchronization, tap into the core, and use its power. This is our moment." The crew worked in perfect harmony, aligning ship systems with the vault's energy core, a surge of power flowing through their shields and weapons, the enemy's attacks faltering as the humans harnessed the ancient energy. The impossible had become possible. Yet, even as victory seemed near, the vault trembled violently, the alien energy reacting unpredictably, corridors flickering with light and shadow, a low hum resonating through the entire structure. "Captain, this is not stable." Kara shouted, "We could be trapped if it overloads." Rylan's calm voice commanded, "Adapt, humans adapt, we do not panic, move carefully, extract the critical assets, and stay ready for anything. Every risk carries reward, and this is the ultimate reward." As the crew worked furiously, a final wave of enemy ships arrived, more powerful and desperate than ever, but the humans, empowered by the alien core, moved with precision, every shot hitting its mark, every maneuver calculated. The enemy faltered, retreating in confusion, unable to comprehend the human audacity and ingenuity. Finally, silence fell, the vault still glowing with alien energy, the enemy defeated, and the humans victorious. Captain Rylan stood in the center of the chamber, surveying the scene. "The Federation called this a death trap, but we have turned it into the greatest prize in the galaxy. This is what humans do, we do not bow to fear, we seize opportunity. and we win. Kara placed a hand on his shoulder, smiling. They underestimated us, and now the galaxy will see humans in a new light. Rylan nodded, a sense of triumph washing over him, yet he knew this was only the beginning. The vault held mysteries, power, and challenges that would shape the future, and the humans had only just begun to tap into its secrets. Outside, the stars stretched endlessly, silent witnesses to the audacity of humans, a race that turned death traps into goldmines, and deep in the shadows, new threats stirred, waiting for the humans to make their next move, but for now, they had claimed victory, and nothing could take that away. The humans had proven what the Federation feared the most: when danger comes, humans do not flee, we adapt, we overcome, and we turn the impossible into triumph. The vault hummed softly, its alien energy still glowing, bathing the human crew in a pale, otherworldly light. Captain Rylan stood at the center, eyes sharp, mind racing, the weight of victory settling in. The Veyron Zone, the place the Federation called impossible, had fallen under human control. Lieutenant Kara moved among the crew, checking systems and organizing data, her voice full of awe. "Captain, we did it, every enemy ship defeated, every objective secured, this is beyond what I imagined." Rylan's lips curved into a proud smile. "Yes, Kara, humans do not just survive, we conquer, we adapt, and we turn the impossible into reality. Every challenge is an opportunity, every danger is a lesson, we have proven ourselves again." The crew celebrated quietly, still cautious but proud. They had faced what others called a death trap and had come out alive, stronger, smarter, and richer with knowledge and technology. Yet even in their victory, Rylan's mind remained focused, scanning the vault's energy flows, analyzing possible risks. "Captain," Kara said, voice urgent, "sensors indicate a strange residual energy pattern. It might be a defense system, or something else entirely. We should secure the core and prepare to leave before it reacts." Rylan nodded. "Good thinking. Humans act fast, we do not wait for luck. Secure the core, extract what we need, but remain alert. Victory is never guaranteed, even when it seems ours." As the crew worked, the distant stars outside seemed alive, shifting and sparkling, almost as if the universe itself were watching. Then, a new transmission flickered onto the console, coded, encrypted, urgent. Rylan leaned in, reading the message. "It's from the Outer Rim colonies. They have detected our success, but there is more, something big is coming. They want to know if humans are ready for the next challenge." The crew exchanged glances, anticipation and tension mingling. Rylan's eyes sparkled with determination. "Let them come," he said quietly. "They have not yet realized the full measure of human ingenuity, strength, and courage. We have turned death traps into goldmines, and the galaxy will soon learn that humans do not just survive, we dominate." Outside, the enemy fleet had retreated, but their presence lingered like a shadow, a reminder that victory always invites new challenges. Kara looked at Rylan. "Sir, do you think they will ever stop fearing us?" Rylan laughed softly, a low, confident sound. "No, Kara, they will never stop, and that is exactly why humans must keep pushing, keep learning, keep fighting, because fear of humans is the one thing stronger than any weapon. The galaxy underestimates us at its peril." The crew began preparations to leave the Veyron Zone, securing the alien technology, recording every detail, and setting course back to Federation space. Each member felt a surge of pride, the taste of victory sweet but tempered with the knowledge that the universe was vast, full of dangers, and full of opportunities yet to be seized. As the ship lifted from the vault, the glowing energy core pulsing beneath their feet, Rylan looked out at the stars stretching endlessly ahead. The Federation called it suicide, but we made it a triumph. Every risk taken, every challenge faced, proved that humans are extraordinary, and this is only the beginning. Suddenly, a flicker of movement appeared on the ship's sensors, subtle, almost imperceptible, something watching, calculating, waiting for the perfect moment. Kara noticed it immediately. "Captain, there's something out there, something big, not like anything we've faced before." Rylan's eyes narrowed, a smile forming. "Excellent," he whispered, "the universe is testing us, as it always will, but humans are ready. Every trap is an opportunity, every challenge is a lesson, and every enemy, a chance to show what we are capable of. Set course, full speed ahead, the adventure continues." The crew tightened their grips on the controls, hearts pounding, minds sharp. ready for whatever the galaxy dared to throw at them next. The stars stretched endlessly, a canvas for their courage, ingenuity, and relentless drive. Humans had turned a death trap into a goldmine, and the universe had just learned to fear the human spirit. And somewhere, far beyond the edge of known space, a new shadow stirred, an unknown threat awakening, waiting for the humans to make their next move. But Captain Rylan and his crew were already moving, ready to meet it head-on, confident, fearless, unstoppable. The Veyron Zone faded behind them, but its lessons, victories, and secrets traveled with them, marking the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where humans were no longer underestimated, where death traps became treasure troves, and where courage and ingenuity defined the true strength of humanity. This was the triumph, the aftermath, and the promise of the next adventure, a story that would echo across the stars, reminding everyone that humans do not just survive, humans conquer, humans endure, humans win.